Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2015 Lamborghini Huracan LP-610-4 with 22,852 miles. The car does have paint protection film on the front bumper and the hood, also covering the headlights. Front end does have a few imperfections, but like I said, it does have paint protection film. So upon removing the film, the paint should be unscathed underneath and can be replaced to remove any of those imperfections. Just a few very small rock chips kind of scattered throughout, not really a whole lot of imperfections. Just a few marks here and there, nothing serious. Overall, the front end looks pretty decent. It does have front and rear parking sensors, as well as a backup camera. It also has front lift, carbon ceramic brakes, front wheels are in perfect shape, front driver's side fender also looks great. Mirrors have paint protection film as well. No issues with the mirrors. I do apologize for the wind. With it cooling down, it seems like the wind has picked up here recently, so I do apologize for that. The driver's side door is in pretty good shape. It does have a small dent right down here, very, very tiny, not very noticeable. Side skirt has a scratch at the bottom, otherwise in good shape. Driver's side rear quarter panel, a very large rear quarter panel. Does not have any kind of defects, no issues at all. It looks like it's in great shape. Rear driver's side wheel, got a little bit of a finish starting to chip off there. So one of the spokes doesn't look super great. It looks like the paint's starting to bubble a little bit up here. Some more wear on the paint for some of these spokes. So the finish isn't perfect, but there's no rash or no integrity failure to the wheel. It's just a small cosmetic flaw. So here along the back, along the rear bumper, the finish for the rear bumper insert, this plastic piece here, the finish is kind of fading out. So you can see there, it's a little bit splotchy and kind of faded. The painted sections look good though. Right here, this painted section in the middle. And then we do have kind of just a flat black plastic piece above the exhaust tips here in the back. And this does have a lot of very small scratches on it. Possibly a car wash gone bad. They're all horizontal scratches, somewhat small. The exhaust tips look great. Gloss black exhaust tips look very nice. Does have a backup camera, and as I mentioned before, does have parking sensors in the front and back. The micro scratches on the plastic insert, very difficult to see unless you're very close. The center section in the back with the faded trim, that is a little bit easier to see. Here on the top of the rear of the vehicle, seems to be in good shape. It does have the forged carbon fiber engine bay accents. Moving over to the passenger side, looking at the rear quarter panel. Fuel doors in good shape. The rear quarter looks great, no flaws there. Rear passenger wheel, no rash, no issues with the wheel finish or anything. The wheel looks good. Nice bright orange calipers, really stand out against the Grigio Titans paint job. Very nice metallic gray. Door looks good, has just a few tiny scratches here in the middle. And here also I wanted to point out on the side where the door closes, it does have a little bit of paint missing there, kind of chipped off. right along the edge here. I'm not sure if my GoPro will be able to pick that up, but just for the sake of full disclosure, there's a little bit of paint chipped off there. Passenger mirror looks good overall, has a small mark on the paint protection film right there. The front passenger fender, that's in good shape. Looking at the front passenger wheel, that is also in good shape. So I will go ahead and walk around the car from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the car. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we do these comprehensive walk-around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from us sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis if you were to own the vehicle yourself, and does help separate the larger, more obvious flaws from these smaller, less significant ones, giving you a better big picture idea of the condition of the car. It's easy to make it sound like it's in worse shape than it really is by pointing out every defect that it has, but here at Exotic Motorsports, we believe in full disclosure and complete transparency. So that is the exterior of this Lamborghini Huracan. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. So on the inside, we do have the bicolore interior. The narrow, and I want to say it's Aranzio, black and orange. The door panels are really nice. It does have the smooth leather on the outside, and then the Alcantara center insert. It does have the contrasting stitching for the interior as well. So the black leather sections have orange stitching, and the orange leather sections have black stitching. And the interior colors are Arancio Leonis and Nero Ade. I believe if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It does have power folding heated side mirrors. Very nice Huracan door trim piece. The driver's side seat is in excellent condition. Again, with the smooth leather option. Orange and black with the contrasting stitching. Looks super nice. Go ahead and hop in here. Foot on the brake, push to start. Starts right up, no issues. Got no warning lights, no issues there on the dash. Everything is good to go. It has toilet sensing headlights, navigation, front and rear parking sensors with a rear parking camera. And if we go ahead and pop it in neutral and then reverse, you can see it does have that backup camera there. And it does have the front lift option as well. Driver's side window is one touch. Passenger you do have to hold. It does have automatic climate control with heated seats. Here we've got our navigation and media controls with USB and Bluetooth. It does have those. The very top section of the dash is Alcantara, all the way up there by the windshield. The rest is the smooth leather option. And we do have Alcantara inserts here on the side of the center console, and also here on the center door inserts. So here you have your high beams, turn signals, your gauge cluster, display options, wipers, different driving modes, standard, sport, and race. Paddle shifters, which are wonderfully built. These are probably the best paddle shifters I've ever felt. They're huge, very easy to grab onto. They don't turn with the steering wheel, so if you need to shift mid-turn, I find that to be a lot easier than the ones that do pivot with the steering wheel. So I do love the way Lamborghini set those up. You have oil pressure, oil temp, and battery voltage, traction control, parking sensor toggle. Lamborghini found a way to have a very nice, sophisticated interior while still keeping the layout very simple and very ergonomic. and I do love that. So here we have gauge cluster brightness, and then your headlight and running light options all down here. Very easy to navigate. Everything is out in the open. It does have a SD card and CD player slot here in the back too, which is pretty neat. Down here in the footwell, you do have the front trunk and rear engine compartment options for releasing the latch. The car isn't very difficult to get in and out of. So here in the back, the rear engine compartment just opens like this, very simple. And here we have our naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V10, which sounds so good, especially if you're driving this car in Corsa. It does have the forged carbon fiber engine bay accent option, which looks incredible. Very nice design. Shows the firing order for the V10, very cool. Standard black valve covers. This is a very, very good looking car from front to back. You know this is a Lamborghini the second you take a look at it. Very bold interior options that look great, still very classy. Matches the brake calipers. I love the entire black, gray, and orange theme of this car, and it is just so much fun to drive. This is a very unique driving experience, and it's very well optioned. So that is our 2015 Lamborghini Huracan LP-610-4. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this car on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.